Your Fods track-out control system can easily be transported and relocated by the equipment you have on hand. Prior to installation, check with your distributor concerning your hardware. Your hardware will be delivered in a black Fods bucket, or you will find the Fods hardware box nestled within the mats. The bucket and box contain the hardware required to complete the typical 4-mat installation. If you're doing an 8-mat installation, you will need 2 Fods hardware boxes or buckets. Your hardware box should contain long and short steel plates, nuts and bolts, and H-brackets. Here is a list of tools we recommend you have on hand for installation. When you're ready to install your system, map out where you would like to place the mats. Typically, the mats are placed at the furthest exit point next to the street or the furthest point of egress. Place the mats in the appropriate configuration and then pull them into place using Fods hooks. Make sure to align the mats so vehicles exiting have a clear path of travel and are clear of obstacles. Place the H-bracket in between mats so the lip of each mat is inside the H-bracket. Once the H-bracket is in place, pull mats together tightly using Fods hooks. Connect the mats together using 2 long steel straps. Place 1 long strap under the edge of the 2 mats that will be connected. Place the second long steel strap on the top of the mat. Align holes. Push bolt upwards through mat and straps. Place nut onto upright bolt thread. Tighten the nut. Now the 2 mats will not pull apart and the H-bracket will remain in place. For a side-by-side mat installation, such as a 2x4, install the mats as a regular single-wide orientation and add another single-wide mat adjacent to the first. On the entrance and exit mats, install the short strap as shown. A Fods track-out control system must be anchored in place for safety and to ensure proper performance. The best anchoring procedure will vary depending on use and substrate conditions of your job site. In this first method, you will hammer form stakes into the mat's pre-drilled holes where the mat is the most flush with the ground. Fods recommends a minimum of 2 stakes per mat, 1 per side. The length of the stake required depends on the structure of the soil. Stakes ranging from 12 to 24 inches may be used, 18 being the most commonly used type. Please ensure the stakes have been driven a minimum of 1 inch below the top of the Fods pyramids. To prevent mats from riding up on the stakes, place a washer over the stake and secure with pin. Hammer the stake into the ground until the washer and pin are snug against the mat. To anchor the mats to asphalt or concrete, a concrete expansion bolt can be used. Make sure the mats are set in place and all hardware is properly connected. Drill a hole into the base material with a hammer drill and a correctly sized carbide drill bit for the anchor you are using. For ease, the drill bit can be inserted through the mat's pre-drilled hole where you intend to place the anchor bolt. Once the hole has been drilled to the proper depth, remove all debris from the hole. Next, insert the single expansion anchor into the hole and tap the fastener lightly with a hammer to ensure it is flush with the base material. Finally, tighten the nut to expand anchor in the hole. A sleeve anchor is recommended for installation on asphalt. The recommended anchor diameter is 3/4 inch bolt with a minimum embedment into the asphalt or concrete of 3.25 inches or 4 inches from the top of the mat down into the hole. Thank you so much for purchasing a Fods track-out system. If you have any questions or concerns about your installation, please don't hesitate to contact us.